My name is Ruth Edwin. I am the face behind Balanced Learning Tuition. I offer English lessons and social and emotional learning support to young learners. Okay, so to share with you frequently asked questions about online learning and tutoring. Yeah. All right. Fact number one. You're trying tutoring or online learning for the first time, you want to make sure that your child starts to ask questions about a particular subject that maybe they struggle with initially. Then that means online learning is working for your child. And then, kids like to talk about something that they find interesting. So if they pick even just a thing and they're always talking about it, it could be from the online learning platforms or the tutoring that the child is getting at that moment, then that means the child is definitely learning. It may not be a very fast progress, but trust me, that child is definitely learning. Also check for improved confidence. Sometimes some kids struggle with certain subjects, but when they feel comfortable with these subjects, due to ask more questions about the particular subject, they don't have to be perfect, but as long as they are making improvements to um, understand the subjects and definitely learning. Learning starts out of curiosity. Yes, so that means that's a great sign. At fact number, this one sounds quite tricky because if your child is having a lesson for the first time online, you would want to sit around and make sure that you help the child, navigate around the platform. But after a while, you would want to make sure that you allow the child and the tutor, have their moments. You can stick around. You don't have to go far. You can just be around the premises, but make sure that you're not trying to, you know, um, steal the child's moments. Permits me to say that. So, okay, I'm using too much big grammar. I would always advise for younger kids, like 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you would want to, stick around, help the child with logging in, and then yeah, so that's it. Fact number 3. What if my child has learning difficulties? Yeah, this one is very important because, yeah, you want to make sure that the tutor is going to make sure that their students' learning style is not a problem. So you want to make sure that you as a parent, if you're hiring a tutor, you're going to settle down to find the best. And by the best, I mean someone who is going to cater for your child's needs. And you get a tutor that has the experience of working with kids that struggle with that particular learning difficulty. So yeah, and some of these online lessons are, tailored to the child's needs. Number 4, every session, what I normally do is I reach out to parents. If there is anything that happened, just brief the parents. That's what I do as a tutor. I would also parents and tell them, oh, your child did great today. Your child attention, he got all the questions that I asked, and I also try to fill out performance during the lesson. Check my students' performance. Like I would include the child's attentiveness and overall performance during lesson. So I usually do that. But some tutors do not offer that, so I don't know. But as a parent, it's your duty to ask your child after every lesson. You can ask, "Oh, so what did you do today? Did you find the lesson interesting? What these questions will help you know if your child is really learning something. And you can also go as far as chatting with the tutor just to ask, to find out some of the things that happened during the session. That's the right thing to do. And last but not the least, fact number 5. You really do not need fancy tools, fancy gadgets. You don't need those. All you just need is a tablet, a stable internet, headphone. Trust me, this one is very important, just to help the child concentrate during sessions, and a quiet and comfy corner for the lesson. And maybe a notebook and a whiteboard, for kids who love to write. Yeah, so, and that's it. That's it. So if you've watched this video up to this moment, thank you so much for sticking with me, and please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to see more videos from me, learning, tutoring, and social and emotional support and English lessons as well. Yeah, thank you so much, and I hope this video helps you. If you have more questions, you can reach out to me, drop your comments, drop your questions in the comments, and I'll respond to them. And you can also send me a message on Instagram or TikTok. Yeah. Thanks for watching my video. Bye.